Morning, boys. 5:45 a.m. We've already did our push-ups, read the Bible, read a book of my choice, went over my goals, did some little computer work. I doubt you can see me right now because this light just turned off. My cat's running up to me. We're about to go hit the gym, get some, really more of a chill day because I've been hitting the gym all week pretty hard. Just get some blood flow, get some little steady state cardio. But I really wanted to talk with you guys just about, I'm in this book right now, and self-talk is something that nobody really talks about, oddly enough, but it has such a huge impact. And that's something I want to really cover in this video. But I got to fucking figure out why this Old Reliable is not starting up. So I'll catch you guys here in a second. Come on. Oh my fuck, bro. You know what's crazy? I'm not even mad that like the truck won't start and I can't get to the gym this morning because it's really not that big of a deal. I'm honestly just more annoyed that I couldn't get it to start, like the competitive side. I fucking hate that shit. Like anything I want to do, I want to just fucking accomplish it. Even the little shit, like, oh, truck won't start, let's figure it out, let's troubleshoot it, let's do it. And when I can't, that bothers me more than not being able to go to the gym and use the car, if that makes sense. But yeah, fucking all reliable, not so reliable today. She's a 96 F-150. Be avoiding this problem. One day you guys will see me whipping around some fucking luxury truck, like a Raptor, like a TRX or something. But for now, we got this antique puppy. She's awesome, but there's little shit like this. It's just an old vehicle. But back to what I wanted to talk about with the self-talk. How many times have you said, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, I should do this, I should do that? Because when I was like smoking every day, like I need to stop smoking. Or drinking every weekend, oh, I need to stop drinking. Or eating unclean, oh, I really should not eat this. But when you talk to yourself like that, you're acknowledging a problem without acknowledging a solution. Instead, you can switch your language because your subconscious is always listening to you and it's always going to help you become the person you tell it you are. So if I need to do something, you're telling your subconscious, hey, we have a problem, but it's not actually in the works of being fixed. Whereas if you say, all right, I no longer smoke, I am someone that's sober, I am sober, I no longer drink, I no longer eat bullshit. Now you're telling your subconscious, you're giving it better programming, right? Because the programming you give yourself is what your reality is ultimately going to be. The same way if someone's always like, oh, I can't do this, I just don't have the time, I just don't have the energy. Well, yeah, dude, now you're curating your reality to not have any of those things you're talking about. So being conscious of my self-talk was one of like the bigger steps in my personal development journey, along with a bunch of other stuff, because it's so like people never acknowledge that. I would always catch myself like, oh, I'm a fucking idiot, or I don't even like saying it out loud, but for the purposes of this video, I'm clumsy, I'm this, I'm that. And it's like, when you talk to yourself like that, your subconscious is just going to embody it. But to give you guys a good example, a good friend of mine would always speak negatively about himself. Oh, I'm not this, I'm not enough in this way, I'm not big enough, strong enough, I'm not this and that. And then you look at his reality and his mental environment, and it reflects that. He's always sad. He's always just maybe not achieving what he could have if he talked to himself positively, otherwise. And it made me reflect, because it was always obvious, like, okay, dude, if someone's always fucking sad, they're always on some sad shit, like, they're gonna have a sad reality. But I never personally monitored the way that I would talk to myself. So I challenge you guys all throughout the day today, just try to pay attention to that. When something doesn't go your way, how do you speak to yourself? When someone says something to you, or whatever, it happens all throughout the day. Just try monitoring it. And if you want more insights on it, a great book is literally called What to Say When You Talk to Yourself by Shad Helmstetter. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And that book is such a deep dive, dude, because if you break down, there's like a chain of command that we all follow, right? At like the baseline of the command is actions. The actions we're doing, I'm making a video right now. Our actions are dictated by our feelings. I woke up feeling productive, and only operating off of feelings can be a slippery slope. But just for the sake of this example, actions, feelings dictated by our attitude. How is our attitude and our outlook on that specific day? It's going to dictate how we feel, right? Our attitude is then determined by our beliefs, what we believe to be the truth on that given day, on that given week, year, month, etc. And our beliefs at the very core foundation is dictated by our programming. What is our programming? It's a result of everything that we've been told, everything we've been told we could do, we couldn't do, ever since our earliest memories, right? from external sources, then creating our internal programming of our self-talk. If you talk very negatively to yourself, like, oh, I can't, I'm not good enough, I don't have the time, I can't remember names, etc., that's going to be negative programming for your day, therefore result in negative attitudes, beliefs, feelings, and behavior. Your brain is a computer. It's the computer that flies your plane every day. Why would you want negative programming that's not conducive to your destination constantly on go within your command center? It's like you're about to board a flight, and the pilot's like, something's up with the command center. It's not going to bring us to anywhere close where we want to go. You'd be like, what the fuck? I'm not boarding this plane. So then why the fuck would you have programming, self-talk that's not conducive to you and your goals? If you're always speaking negatively about yourself, is that conducive to you achieving and accomplishing everything you set out to? Fuck no. And it's easier said than done, but it begins with first monitoring. Monitor how you speak to yourself. Are you speaking to yourself in the sense of, fuck, I have to go to the gym today, or fuck, I have to eat clean, bro, this sucks, XYZ, or like, bet, I'm someone that never skips the gym, I never eat cheat meals, and I love this. You're creating a positive mental environment, right? But monitor those incidences, because no one's perfect, where you are speaking negatively and your self-talk is not conducive to your goals. Then you can edit it. Quick, catch yourself in the moment. Oh, fuck, I have to go to the gym. Wait, no, I get to go to the gym. I love working out. Boom, edit, and then over time you begin to replace it. It's just this consistency of self-auditing. I'm a firm believer that everything starts in the mind, because your programming ultimately at the top dictates your actions, your physical. And so if your programming is off, your actions and your physical is therefore, by extension, going to be off. If you can self-audit yourself within your self-talk, within your habits, within your discipline, and be truly, brutally honest with yourself, that is the key. Because when I was in my lower point, lacking discipline, etc., I had to constantly audit myself. Okay, dude, I've been smoking every single day for the past 2 years. This has to stop. I have like a true reliance and damn near addiction to this at this point. All right, dude, I've been fucking eating McDonald's like twice a week, and I'm in good shape, but like, how much better could I be? All right, I haven't read a book in like a year. I need to start reading daily. I haven't been in, see, so like, these are uncomfortable truths and uncomfortable conversations that if someone else addressed you, like, dude, you've been smoking every day, you've been eating unhealthy, you'd probably be fucking offended by it. Like, none of your fucking business, blah, blah, blah. But you need to have these conversations with yourself in order to level up properly as a man, as a human being. I hope you guys have been able to gain something of value of this. Highly recommend just diving into that rabbit hole. Get that book, What to Say When You Talk to Yourself, off Amazon. It's probably like fucking $15. Well worth the read. It'll change the way you look at everything. Your physical can't rise to the level that you desire without your mental first being primed to do so. Our physical body is just an outward reflection of our mind. And if you've seen my other videos, I've already talked about this, but it's like, you look at a disciplined person, or how about this, you look at a fat person, what do you think their self-talk is like? If I had to guess, it'd be like, oh, I can't wait to eat this donut. I hate eating healthy. I hate going to the gym. I hate the blah, blah, blah. All their self-talk is conducive to being a fat fuck, right? Look at a disciplined person, it's probably the opposite. I love going to the gym. I love eating clean. It makes my body feel great. And it creates a mental environment for their actions. Their programming makes their actions of being fit easier. It allows them to be disciplined, consistent, eat healthy, etc. So start to monitor your self-talk and everything else will change. That's all I got for you boys today. Love y'all boys. Peace.